Hello, this is John again, and we're going to do sort of an explanation and kind of a tutorial on direct drive washers and how they function, how they work, and kind of an interesting thing that I think many people will appreciate. So let's begin. Right now, this is my Samsung WA5451 or 5451an washer. And right now I got it on its back, and let me see if I can kind of push it back a little bit, kind of get a better camera view. I've taken the stator off, which is this part right here. Actually, this is the rotor, and what we see here that's exposed is what my hand is touching is the stator. Alright, so kind of get an explanation on how this washer works. They are very simple, not much to direct drives. Each one's going to be a little bit different. I don't know if LG kind of has a similar setup, and then I think Whirlpool Cabrio really doesn't have this kind of setup. Theirs is a little bit different as well. But how the motor works is pretty similar. So anyway, so we have this rotor here, and this rotor, as you can see here, pretty heavy. We got all these magnets on the edge. And what these magnets do is they interact with the stator, and when these coils, each one of these are energized, they help turn the rotor back and forth. The rotor itself rides on this single center shaft right there, and there is what it bolts to, this shaft right here. Right now it is freewheeling, and what it does when it's freewheeling, it's actually turning the wash plate. Now, you see this center right here? This thing moves back and forth. Now, what this does is when this thing is down in the down position like it is now, these teeth, these plastic teeth, are engaged to this right here. So, what that means is when this thing is turning, not only is it turning, when the rotor is turning, not only is it turning the center shaft, which turns the wash plate, but now it can also turn the drum inside. So those two turn together when this is down. Now, when this is locked, and I'm going to try and see if I can get a better view, see it kind of interact? Okay. You really can't see it, but see those teeth? They kind of go into another set of teeth up there. What that actually does is, this mechanism here, that actually turns this lever here, and this lever inside here turns this, and this actually works its way up. What it does, it locks the drum into place, so when the motor turns, all it is now just turning the wash plate back and forth. So that's how that works. So this way, when it's washing, it's not turning the whole drum and everything, it's just turning the wash plate, and the drum is now locked and stays stationary. And that's what this plastic piece and this motor does as well. This would be your mode shifter, if you want to so call it, sort of like a mode, wash mode motor, or whatever you want to call it. And that all that does is lock the drum into place, so the motor can actually just turn the wash plate independently. Okay, so that's what that does. So those are some of the basic main functions of the direct drive washer, at least a Samsung. Let's see some other things that we have under here as well. We have this 4 suspension rod springs. It's kind of hard to see in the dark here. Lighting's not all that good. You see one down there, you see one in that corner. Over here we have the drain pump right there. Water comes out from the bottom of the washer here, goes through, drain pump goes out. Let's see, what else do we have? We have, let's see, some motor connections, which are right there. If you can see the motor connection right there, that energizes these coils. And then we have the mode shifter connector right here. There is an RPM gauge floating around here. I think it is that connector, if you can kind of see it. My finger's on it. That connector's right there. And then this guy right here is an internal heater. This particular washer you can do on a steam cycle. And what it does is actually superheats the water on the steam cycle to get it pretty hot. So those are some of your basic functions. What the RPM does is actually it actually can tell if just the wash plate is turning or if the whole thing is turning like it is right now. So that's what that does. Anyway, those are the basic features of the of direct drive washers, preferably the Samsung WA series. This will cover all WA model Samsung washers. And I think that's about it. Thank you, and stay tuned for more videos. I try and upload every week. Bye.